everybody. If I look or sound a little tired, it's because I am. Jon David had a decent night past his ERT, but starting last night, he kind of started needing some additional supports on his vent and seemed to be kind of going in not the best direction. And then all day today has been just essentially chasing him and trying to capture him to get him back into a stable position. So this morning he needed some increased vent supports, even more so than what he had last night, and seemed to be like marginally stable for a little while. And then they were going to go do a retaping of his ventilator tube around his mouth. Excuse me. And they gave him Vecuronium, which is the paralytic. And basically he was working hard to kind of compensate. And then when they gave him the Vec and kind of took him out of it, he essentially crashed. There was a staph cyst. Everybody ran in. Ended up getting him kind of caught up, but then had to spend several hours letting him kind of let off his CO2 because during that he got pretty acidotic. And so that has pretty much been our day, just constant kind of chasing him. He's in a better spot now. He's critically stable, as you know, we're in the ICU, so but he's stabilized. But that is kind of one of the things that nobody really talks about with this, is how this is all cumulative, and you have like every couple of days or every week you've got some kind of crisis event. And you know, if you have healthy children, you might have like one of these in, you know, a whole lifetime. And with Jon David and the going on 6 months now, we've had like 2 dozen. So it emotionally takes its toll. That's why I look tired. But that has been our day. The good news is that he is now stable. For a while there, we were very worried that it was going to be something to do with his aorta, which is still not out of the question, but it seems clinically like it's probably not. Some other good news is he graduated from being on the syringe feeder, which was for smaller feeds, to like the big boy pump, to pump feeds in through his NG tube. And they took him off TPN and lipids, so he has made some progress today. Just wasn't a whole lot of progress, and we actually took some steps back on the vent, but we will make that up at some point, hopefully, as he kind of gets stable and we move along. Hunter, on the other hand, today had a pretty good day. He went out and hung out with his friend Gatlin, went with Mallory. They went to Marbles with Miss Danielle and Gatlin, had a lot of fun, and then he went and spent the night with Grammy and Pop Pop. So he has had himself a good old time and got himself a little stuffed animal called a Sharky. And that's another thing that I'm sure y'all kind of realize, and it's one of the reasons why I enjoy having him in these videos and why I enjoy people sending me pictures and videos of him, because it's my way of kind of seeing him, because I don't get to see him anywhere near as much as I would like. But, you know, he was pretending tonight to catch sharks with Daddy. Like, that was his thing, was he and Daddy caught Sharky. So, yeah, those are kind of good things in my day, and it's one of the reasons why I enjoy making these videos, so I can go back and watch stuff like this and have good memories with my kids, even though if I'm not there to spend it with them. But sorry for being way too open tonight, but if y'all would pray for these 3 things. 1, that he will stay stable, specifically that his aorta will stay holding and that his lungs will clear the fluid. 2nd, that his kidneys will continue to be happy. We need them to pee off the fluid, because that's what has caused all of these issues today, has been fluid on his lungs. And we need his kidneys to pee off that fluid, because if they don't pee it off, then we have bigger problems. Right now, it seems like they are, so we're just praying that it will continue, and they'll continue progressively peeing off the fluid. And then 3, pray for all of the kiddos and families battling congenital heart defects up here and around the world, because as y'all can see with me, or see if you pay attention to these videos, it is not an easy road for anybody. Also, Hunter has been watching a lot of these videos and has decided to make some of his own, so I hope y'all enjoy these. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Hope you have a good night. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We put the video on so you can talk like Daddy on the video?
No, I'm doing all by myself. And so we're at the house with Danny and Pop Pop. So Jon David's doing good.
Yeah.
We're at, and Baby Damien's at his house. And Uncle Tyler's at his house. And Casey is at his house. And so Dammy's here.
Your Grammy's here.
but Pop-Pop's not here, and so Jon David was doing good, and I love you. And so we're at the house, and it's getting dark upstairs, so don't go up there. Because people gotta be quiet when people have dates.
So you stay right in here with me, okay?
I can't because I'm having a date, like Daddy does. He hides from Mama. She can't follow me.
So where you at?
Ma knows to choose a button. I told her Dad fished him on the beach. So, I was like, okay, I will keep it, and I shoved it in Shell's face. And it was a little one. There was someone out there in the ocean. Where it's a good hiding part.
Jon David, tell everybody bye-bye.